about. Beautiful scenery. Sandbars in the bay. This tide must have been going out. A lot of boating, people swimming there. Very, very lovely. Donkey was a very common mode of transportation in this part of Europe. We're in the mountain areas here. Not sure what that was all about. Boats are coming by. Here we have some of the beach scenes. I think this might have been one of the bunker shots where we went on the beach. No, we're down by the seashore. This is near the border of France and Spain. We drove into Spain for a day, northern Spain. Talked to the Basques in the mountains. There's a German bunker right there, right along the beach. These old German bunkers are still there. They couldn't blast them out. They were very well built. Now this is close to 40 years after the war, probably 40 years after they're built anyway. Danger, there's no smoking on the beach. Don't climb this thing here, it's crumbling, but even though people are using it as a picnic site, War and Peace. Crawled inside that hole and walked through there. As you would imagine, it had some odors to it, but this is the way the German machine guns used to look out at the beach. We've got some other movies of the Normandy invasion scenes, Utah Beach and Nebraska Beach, Omaha Beach. This was much further south than that, but the whole French coastline was manned by German bunkers such as these, thousands of them, defending the French coast from invasion. Doing a very effective job of it. It's really something that you have to see to appreciate. A peaceful beach scene, and then this bunker sitting there as a reminder. Okay, now we're back in Paris at La Défense. Tour Septentrion, IBM and Mobil Oil occupied the building. I think Mobil Oil had a couple floors and IBM had about 90% of the building. Had installed the Series 1 for elevator control, or System 7 probably in that time. This is 1973 or 74. A lot of construction going on. The building on the left is Tour Septentrion, the lighter building. And for 2 years, when I lived on Champs-Élysées, I rode the RER north. No, I guess that would have been east to La Défense. And for the 2 years that I lived in Le Pec, I took the RER west to La Défense. A lot of construction in 72, 73 going on. By 76, when I left, there wasn't that much construction on the surface of the La Défense platform, which sits about 6 or 7 stories above ground level, or the street level. This is the exhibition hall located out. There was a communication show going on. CCOB, I think, the C stood for communications, and as a very large, beautiful exhibition hall that every few months would have a very major worldwide exhibition of some sort. world-class exhibition area with the hotels and businesses to support. There's another sign going to Septentrion. Esso had a building out there. Tour Franklin was the building I was in after Septentrion when I moved to EHQ. Well, I guess I did have a corporate job. EHQ is European headquarters. These were some of the walkways that you had to take to get to the various buildings before they completed the whole structure. Bus sign, the metro sign, going down the escalator from this level. There are the escalators coming up. You went down about 2 or 3 floors to the metro RER train station that was right underneath here. That was our doorbell here in Tokyo. It's March 14th, 1987, or March 15th maybe now. I'm copying these tapes. This is tape number 58A that I'm copying right now to, this is real number 58A that I'm copying to Sony videotape number 160. And that round structure was a Vision 80, was a new approach towards sort of the Walt Disney movie in the round, 360-degree movie. They had a show out there for about a year where they were showing stereo 360-degree movies of Tokyo, of Paris. And this is the view that I had for 2 years coming from, that's Etoile, the Arc de Triomphe, and I took this RER ride home every day for 2 years. And as I came up the escalator, this is the sight, the beautiful sight that greeted me. In rain or sun, yeah, and this is some of the other sights that greeted me on Champs-Élysées, the Broadway of Paris. Fulke is, we're on the road again. Fulke is relieving herself in the bushes there. Nature calls, so you go to nature. From dust to dust, as they say. And there she is, looking very debonair in her babushka in front of the sign that has a nice layout of the Loire Valley and the Indre Valley, the 2 rivers that make up the Loire Valley scene, pointing to the Richelieu, Cardinal Richelieu city, Champagne. Chinon was one of the most beautiful. Azay le Rideau, we stopped there. Villandre, another one of the chateaus, Villandre. Tours, famous race that takes place in Tours. Castles all over the place, chateaus and castles that were unbelievable, one after the next, one more beautiful than the next. Chateau d'An, a lot of tremendous history here. Really have to be a student of history to understand all the things that you're seeing and the importance. France in Napoleon's day was, this is just a common chateau. It wasn't very special. I think I just stopped to take a shot of that and walk around. We've been driving for a few hours, and this was just sitting there on this side of a street. These are some of the walled city ramparts by the Loire River. Very common sight. That castle up on top of the hill I'll shoot down from in a few minutes, and that's where the Joan of Arc, that was the castle that Joan of Arc was imprisoned in for several years, or for some period of time. So that's this history goes back to Joan of Arc days, or past Joan of Arc days. I'll have to get the Michelin guide out. Hello, Fulke. Looking very lovely. Nice smile, blushing smile.